Welcome everyone to this Introduction to Tradier webinar. We're going to be talking about the brokerage service that we recommend here at TRADEway. And I'm excited to introduce Chris Lepore to you. He is with Tradier and he's going to be sharing some good information about the broker and how it all works, how you can get involved. Afterwards, we're going to have plenty of time for question and answer. So if you can do me a favor, you'll see that Q&A box at the bottom of your screen there. You can start loading up any questions now or throughout the presentation you have. And at the end, we're going to, pump them one by one to Chris and have him answer those for us. Feel free to say hello from wherever you are in the chat as well. Gene, Henry, Bill, Linda, Aaron, I see you guys there. Thank you for being a part of this and participating. There's a few reasons, actually there's several reasons why we love Tradier. And I'm going to just go over a few of those right now. One, you've probably heard before how compatible it is with our charting platform, Charts by TRADEway. It links directly into Charts by TRADEway, which allows you to trade directly from our platform through the Tradier brokerage, through the account that you would have with them. And so we love that just link ability, if you will, because it just makes things easier. You don't have to go out there and learn two different things at the same time. You can just learn one platform and you're good to go. We also love Tradier because they have extremely low commissions. I've seen what I thought were low commissions before, and then Tradier came in. I was like, wow, that's lower. That's incredible. And sometimes you got to watch out for that, right? Because sometimes it's kind of like, you get what you pay for kind of thing. But I can tell you that Tradier also has very good customer service. So we love Tradier for that reason as well. And of course, again, just the ability to link with charts is pretty phenomenal there. So with that, I'd love to introduce Chris Lepore to you. He is with Tradier. How are you doing today, Chris?
I'm doing very well. Happy to be here.
Great. Awesome. And Chris, remind me, what is your actual position at Tradier? Because you're not just a random customer service person. Like you're up there. You're one of the top guys, right?
Yeah, so I am the vice president of operations here at Tradier. So I do oversee both the trading team, I oversee the support team, and have a hand in overseeing most of what goes on here on a daily basis.
Awesome. Well, thanks for being on, Chris. I really appreciate this. I think it's going to be a great opportunity for our students to hear what you have to say and share about Tradier. Again, guys, get your questions in the Q&A. There is going to be an opportunity for you or for us to answer all those questions at the end there. So go ahead and do that. And Chris, I'm going to go ahead and hand it off to you here.
Well, I thank everybody for being here. I'm going to go through this fairly quickly and, touch on a few points that have already been made and just reiterate a couple of things, talk about the setup process, but I really do want to leave time for those questions and talk about what you want to hear about. So we break this presentation down into three main chunks of what we consider the three most important parts of a brokerage firm. The first, and I think this is really something that distinguishes Tradier from a lot of other firms that have popped up lately, is the level of support that you'll get here. We do provide support through both phone and via email. That phone number dials right here to our office in Charlotte, North Carolina. So I can tell you that you're going to be talking to Joe or David or Bob, maybe Rebecca, Paulita, Brian, Brandon, Jesse. You're going to have one of the folks right here in this office that my office looks out on and sees everybody here. I think that that's lost a lot these days, and I hope that it provides a lot of confidence that you can get somebody to help you with any issues right away. Email, we turn that around pretty quick as well. We are here from Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. So almost everybody on the staff is fully licensed with FINRA. So these are Series 7 brokers for the most part who have a lot of industry experience and knowledge and should be able to handle anything that you need. The second leg of the stool, so to speak, here that we think is very important and was touched on is pricing. We offer two different choices for customers when it comes to how they would like to handle the pricing of their account. Now, equity trading, just a regular stock trading, is totally free for everybody, regardless of your subscription plan. So if you're looking to just trade stocks with us here, you're not going to see any commissions on there. But if you are going to be trading options, the volume of options that you trade are going to put you into one of two buckets. You can either, if you're just going to be doing a low volume of contracts, choose to pay 35 cents per contract. You can see that's the second bucket on the right-hand side of this slide. We have no ticket charge or minimum associated with that. So if you just buy or sell one option contract, it's just going to be 35 cents for that trade. If you do 10 contracts, it'd be $3.50. Now, obviously you can do the math. If you did 10 contracts 3 different times, $3.50 on each of those trades, you'd be paying $10.50. Well, instead, we offer a subscription plan for just $10 a month. And that allows you to trade 0 commission on these option trades. For TRADEway customers, we also throw in the first 3 months for free. So you're not going to pay us that subscription, nor are you going to pay on the actual trading commissions for your first 3 months. After that, you'd be on the $10 plan. Yep, so that does encapsulate the commission plans we have available here. Other things that we do want to make sure that everybody is aware of, that with almost any brokerage, you're going to have some other fees that you need to consider. These are on the left-hand side of the screen. You have your regulatory and clearing fees. You can have assignment and exercise fees for options. At Tradier, that's just $9, regardless of the number of contracts. Inactivity fees and money movement fees. Now, some of these may apply, things like ACH is free at Tradier. We don't typically charge an inactivity fee as long as you do 2 trades in an entire year. But I do like to point folks to the fee schedule on our website so that you're aware of anything that may come up. We have priced any of these fees to be some of the lowest in the industry so that you don't feel like you're getting nickel and dimed with us. We like to keep those as low just to cover our expenses on our side. The last leg of the stool here we like to talk about is the tools available to you. Now, we have just released a new version of our website. We are letting customers try it out right now. So if you are an existing user and want to take a look at what that new experience looks like, you can log into your account on our website, and up at the very top of the screen, you'll see a button to try new dash. And you can check that out and give us any feedback that you'd like. We also offer a mobile app that's available on Android and on Apple iOS. You can download those right from the App Store, and those are constantly updated. We do a lot of work on that app to add new features and to provide you with the best experience on there. Now, what was alluded to earlier as well is we, through our APIs, which is a fairly technical way of just saying that there are certain protocols that can be utilized so that third-party platforms can connect to our data and account details. And we use those APIs to connect to great platforms like Charts by TRADEway. So you have the opportunity to link your account directly up and just trade right on there without having to have one browser open with charts and another browser open with our website or anything like that. You just trade right through there. So we think that that is really something that sets apart this relationship that we have with TRADEway and gives us the ability to have that seamless integration. So those are the things I wanted to talk about today. Like I said, I wanted to go through it fairly briefly and just allow you all to ask any questions at this time. I see a few have popped up there. I'm going to leave the screen up just for a moment.
That's great, Chris. Hey, before we jump into questions, I'd love to share, show everyone on the webinar how we can connect Tradier into Charts by TRADEway. Is it all right if I share the screen real quick right before we get to questions? I want to show you when you have opened up a Tradier account and you can see that link in the chat box. If you use that link in the chat box to open up an account, once that's open, you can come into Charts by TRADEway and you're going to come down here to the bottom left. You know, right now it says TRADEway paper trading. That's just a different paper trading account I set up, but it would say account there and you can put in several different accounts here. So you click the plus button right here, add account, and you're going to select the brokerage you want. And you would go ahead and select Tradier. After you do that, it's going to have you log into your Tradier account. And by doing that, it will link the two and you will be able to trade from your real Tradier account directly from Charts by TRADEway. Now I'm going to go ahead and just open up a Tradier virtual to show you right now. The process is pretty much the same, but I want to show you how easy this is. So you would select the account you want, click the button, hit continue. You can name the account whatever you would like. I'll leave it as Tradier virtual account right now. You select a color identifier, just whatever color you would like it to be. You know what? Green's my favorite color. Let's choose green. Why not? And then you hit add account. Now, in this case, of course, when we're talking about the paper trading account, I'm going to get $100,000 from Chris. Thank you, Chris. That's the monopoly money, of course. But when you link your real account and you fund it, you'll be able to see what your balance is in there. You'll be able to go from there. So it is that easy. I just want to show that real quickly because that can, to a non-techie person like myself, talking about marrying two different platforms is like, oh my goodness, okay, where's YouTube? I'm going to need help with this. I'm going to need someone on the phone, all this, but it is literally that easy. So I just wanted to show that to you as well. And we've got some questions that we're going to hop into, and I'm going to send your way here. The first question we've got from Henry here, he's asking, can I switch the per contract plan and the monthly plan when I'm going to be inactive for a while?
Yeah, absolutely, Henry. We do the billing strictly on a monthly basis, but we would be more than happy to turn you on or off. Just send us an email. Usually just as long as you can send it before the end of the month, just let us know that you want to turn the plan on or off, and my service team will absolutely take care of that for you.
Awesome. Thank you. All right. John is asking, do you support any crypto purchasing through Tradier?
That is coming very soon. By the end of the year, we do intend to have cryptocurrency purchasing available right within your same account. And what this will look like, it'll probably be some of the largest cryptocurrencies, maybe something in the range of 10 to 20 different coins. And you'll only be able to buy and sell it within the account. We will not have the ability to transfer those assets in and out. So just a couple of things that we're getting ready or have come up as we've gotten ready and what shape this might take.
Awesome. Awesome. And I should mention as well, here at TRADEway, we don't teach crypto trading. Not that you can't do it, not that crypto doesn't also use some form of technical analysis, but we don't teach it here at TRADEway. And the ability to trade crypto we don't have that ability to trade it through charts by TRADEway. So if you wanted to trade crypto, you'd probably have to go directly to the Tradier brokerage account that you have once they have that up and going, if you wanted to trade crypto there, because through charts, it won't be possible. All right. John's got another good question here. Does Tradier have the ability to manage 5 separate accounts as a broker?
Absolutely. You can have multiple accounts with us. They will all be linked up under your user. Usually the case is that somebody wants to have a Roth IRA, a traditional IRA, a standard trading account, maybe a joint account with somebody else. Those can all be linked under one login, and you can toggle between those. Now, one caveat, the regulators have come down strongly on multiple margin accounts under the same name. So you cannot, with Tradier, through our clearing firm, have 2 margin accounts in the same name. Now, I can have a margin account under Chris Lepore. I can also have a margin account with my wife, Carrie. That's okay. But Carrie and I cannot have 2 margin accounts that are both in our same names. I can't have 2 margin accounts that are both in my name only. So just something important to consider.
Good to know. And kind of on that same topic too, if you had several different accounts, is there the ability to push a trade forward at the same time with all accounts? Like, let's say I have 3 accounts and I wanted to buy 100 shares of whatever in all 3 accounts at the same time. Could I do that all at once, or would I have to toggle between each account?
At the current time, you would need to toggle between those accounts, but we do make it very easy to do so.
Okay, awesome, awesome. Good to know. All right, Adam's got a good question here. If I can get to it with my mouse. There we go. How easy is it for a non-US citizen to start an account and trade from overseas, for example, from Australia?
We do offer international accounts in most countries. Unfortunately, Australia is not one of those countries. The security laws are very strict within Australia, Canada, and the UK, where they actually require a physical presence there. So we would have to actually open a branch office. I volunteered for Australia. I haven't gotten the go-ahead yet.
That would be awesome.
But for now, those are probably the 3 most frequently requested countries where we cannot open accounts. But most of Europe, South America, Asia, we can offer accounts in those countries.
Awesome. Thanks for that. And Adam, to add on to your question there, I found some information for you. So I'll be calling you right after this webinar. All right. That is it for the Q&A right now, guys. If you have any other questions, get those in the Q&A. I did drop the link in there again. Join.tradier.com/Tradeway is going to be the link to open up an account with Tradier. So if you got any other questions in the next couple minutes, go ahead and get them in. Otherwise, we're going to be closing it down. But I'm going to make sure I'm not missing anything on my end here. Chris, is there anything else that you'd like to share on your end?
You know, we're here for you, and we're happy to help. And you know, this has been a fantastic partnership with TRADEway so far, and we look forward to bringing anybody else on board who'd like to.
Fantastic. Well, thank you, Chris, for being on. Our question and answer board is clear, so I think we're good to go. Again, guys, if you have questions that come up later on, feel free to email that email address that was on the slide, or you can always send us an email, support@tradeway.com, and we can help you find the answer as well. So thank you again, Chris, for being on, and we'll see you on the next one.
Thanks a lot, David.